when he was only 5 years old and landed a life-changing role in the movie Jerry Maguire. Now he's all grown up and competing on Worst Cooks in America, Celebrity Edition. Please welcome Jonathan Lipnicki.
Jonathan,
yes.
You have grown up so much since the start of your career.
Yeah.
How do people react when they see you now? Do they react the way I just did right now? I'm like staring at you. Hello, mustache.
Hey, yeah.
How do they react?
You know, they're pretty surprised, usually, because, you know, when I do a lot of these shows, they you know, show a picture of me when I was 5. And,
Yes, like that.
You know,
Yeah,
like that. Yeah.
Growing up, it happens to the best of us.
You know what, though, Jonathan? You're still, even though as a grown man, you're still real freaking adorable. Just like that.
You look good.
Now, you took a step out of the limelight when you were a teenager to pursue a more normal life. Was that a big adjustment for you?
You know, honestly, it wasn't the biggest adjustment because my parents kept me in public school throughout elementary, middle, and high school. It was really important to them that I had the best of both worlds. And, you know, really taking the time off was just something I wanted to do to go to high school, play water polo, go to prom.
So cool.
You know, and it was great. You know, I didn't even really get along with child actors when I was a child because a lot of them weren't real, you know, and I would be like, let's go, you know, throw the football, and they'd be like, what auditions are you going out on?
Oh, wow.
Like, oh, you know.
That's so true.
Yeah.
So how was it getting out of, you know, like, did you miss getting out of the limelight, or was that, like, something that you had to deal with people? Because, I mean, Jerry Maguire, that was a huge thing for you, you know, and you were just so adorable. Like, we still see you. So to not be able to be in that limelight, was there something happening for you?
You know, I've thought about other career paths, you know, especially during my teenage years, and there's nothing I'd rather do with my life. You know, whether I'm doing big movies like I did in my childhood, or, you know, I've actually done more work as an adult. It's just that the films I've done haven't hit quite as hard as the ones I did as a kid, but if you love what you do, you gotta chase that.
Yeah,
That's it.
I do have a question for you because my sister and I, we did the same thing. You know, we did Sister, Sister, and when we weren't filming, our parents were like, no, we think it's really important for you to go back to public school. But when we did that, we dealt with some bullies. We were at times a little, you know, depressed, or we had anxiety because it was different and there was this transition. Did you ever go through that at all?
Honestly, more. So I took more time off in high school.
Yeah.
But middle school, definitely the worst 3 years of my life.
Really?
I think that, you know, people are definitely in a weird age where they're trying to figure themselves out, and they can be really nasty, so I dealt with that. Yeah, it was horrible. But at the end of the day, I have a lot of perspective. It's a lot worse for a lot of people, you know, and I grew from it. I learned a lot. And I knew that that wasn't going to be like my prime age. I knew I wasn't going to peak in middle or high school. I knew that everything, you know, it was going to come later, and I still feel like, you know, I'm always improving. I'm always
The best
going.
is still yet to come.
I heard that for sure.
Good.
I hear that.